Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing 22 signs that you are falling in love. Now, I want you to understand this before I jump right in. I'm going to say he quite a bit, but if you are a man, then just insert her where I'm saying he, because you know what? It's too much, and I've had to do 2 retakes now trying to add the he or she thing in there. So, number one. You talk about things you'll do together in the future without realizing that you're talking about the future. So it's not weird to talk about that concert that's going to take place 3 months from now, or that trip that you want to take to the beach this summer around him, because you know that he'll be around to go with you. Number two, when you say I miss you, it's because you really do miss him after only a day apart. It's not just a cute thing to say. It's a real ache that says he's a part of your new life now. You can't remember. Number three, you can't remember the last time you thought about your ex. Things with your guy now are so good you can't be bothered with whatever's in the past. Number four, things you usually hate seem okay and even fun if you're doing them with him. Riding a roller coaster you're terrified of, right? That's me. Is fine as long as he holds your hand and promises not to laugh at how you scream. Number five, you're comfortable with making little sacrifices for him. You wouldn't put off your responsibilities for him, but if he's sick and needs you to help take care of him instead of going to brunch one morning, you're totally cool with it. Number six, he's the something good you think about when everything else is really rough. So your work is driving you crazy, but at least you've got him to cheer you up when you get home. Number seven, you feel safe when you're around him. It's hard to describe this feeling, but it really is the best thing in the world. Like nothing bad can happen. Number eight, you're comfortable enough around him to make bad jokes and be your fully weird self, because we all have that weird quirkiness about us. So you might have been trying to impress him before, but now you're cool to hum around the kitchen and wear your pants tucked in your socks when he comes over. Now let me just say, I don't do the tucking the pants in the socks thing, but if that works for you, then you're good with doing it around him because you're falling in love. Number nine, you keep seeing things out in public that you know he would love. Stuff you used to walk by every day suddenly has David's name or whoever your man's name is written all over it. Number 10, he's your person. When something really good or really bad happens, he's the person that you go to first. Number 11, you're not worried about scaring him off. You're comfortable enough to cry in front of him or show him your huge, slightly embarrassing collection of Beanie Babies or whatever it is that you collect, because you know that they're going to be worth a fortune somewhere down the road. Because you feel secure that he's not going anywhere at the drop of a hat. So you're not scared. You don't, because we do. When we meet somebody, we're afraid of running them off. So we don't want to be our true selves. But once you start falling in love, honey, the real you will come out in more ways than one. Number 12, little things like going to the grocery store are better when he's around. A walk down the cereal aisle can be a very romantic date if you're with the right person. Number 13, he annoys the hell out of you, but you still want to be around him. I love you, but I don't like you right now is something you're almost ready to say. Number 14, you don't freak out if he doesn't text you back right away. All that does he like me back anxiety is gone, and you finally have enough chill to be okay with his slow texting, because let's just face it, some men are slower to text back than others. Number 15, when he's sad, you're genuinely sad too. You feel his pain and he feels yours. Number 16, you're actually entertained by his cute childhood photos. Oh my God, those are like the best, okay? You actually like listening to his long, rambling stories. Just hanging out and talking about anything is fun when you're with that person. Number 17, you'd rather stay in and do nothing with him than to go out. Started staying in and going out less is your new mantra, and it's totally okay with you. Number 18, you want to show him all of your favorite things, not because you want them to be his favorite things, but because you want him to know you better than anyone else. Number 19, you have to restrain yourself from talking about him with your friends all the time. And y'all know that can be hard. If you could, you'd gush about this guy consistently. But out of respect for your friends and your sanity, you hold back. just a little bit. Number 20, you started thinking about introducing him to your family because you genuinely want to know how he fits in around them. Number 21, you regularly catch yourself doing deep dives of his you regularly catch yourself doing deep dives of his Instagram. And the best part is you aren't even scared of accidentally liking a photo because you're past the point of feeling like you'll freak him out if you do so. Yeah, because sometimes that can be a little weird when you meet somebody and you're getting to know them and they go through your social media and they're liking your stuff and you're like, ooh, are they stalking me? Because especially when they go back and like something that you posted 2-3 months ago. Okay. Number 22, last but not least, you want to do things you've already done again so that he can be there with you this time. Time to take a return trip to the Grand Canyon so you can kiss while the sun goes down and not care how cute or gross you look. You're in love, damn it, and you don't care who knows it. Okay? Let's do a quick recap, and I promise I'll let you be. So we talked about the 22 signs that you're falling in love. Number 1, you talk about things you'll do together in the future without realizing you're talking about the future. Number 2, when you say I miss you, it's because you really do miss him after only being apart for a day. Number 3, you can't remember the last time you thought about your ex. Number 4, things you usually hate seem okay and even fun if you're doing it with him. Number 5, you're comfortable with making little sacrifices for him. Number 6, he's the something good you think about when everything else is going wrong. Number 7, you feel safe when you're around him. Number 8, you're comfortable enough around him to make bad jokes and be your fully weird self. Number 9, you keep seeing things out in public that you know he would love. Number 10, he's your go-to person. Number 11, you're not worried about scaring him off. Number 12, little things like going to the grocery store are better when he's around. Number 13, he annoys the hell out of you, but you still want to be around him. Number 14, you don't freak out if he doesn't text you back right away. Number 15, when he's sad, you're genuinely sad as well. Number 16, you're actually entertained by his cute childhood photos. Number 17, you'd rather stay in and do nothing with him than to go out with your friends or just go out, period. Number 18, you want to show him all of your favorite things. Number 19, you have to restrain yourself from talking about him with your friends all the time. Number 20, you've started thinking about introducing him to your family. Number 21, you regularly catch yourself doing deep dives in his Instagram or Facebook for that matter. And number 22, you want to do things you've already done again so that he can be there with you this time. And I'm going to throw in a bonus. I know I said 22 things, but I'm going to throw in a bonus. And the bonus is when you're falling in love with someone, you will share something with that person that nobody else knows about. Not your family, not your BFF, not your inner circle. Nobody else knows about this thing, but you feel comfortable enough to share it with that special person. So that's all I have, you guys. I want you all to go out and find love, okay? Or let love find you. Keep yourself open, I should say, so that love can find you. But I just wanted you to know, if you're experiencing any of these things, those are signs that you are falling in love, okay? So I want to say thank you so much to my newest subscribers. Thank you so much to those of you that continue to support me in all that I do. I love you guys to the moon and back. And I want you all to have love, to find love, to keep love, to be love, to open yourself up for love because you deserve it. I deserve it. We deserve it. So until our next video, take care and we'll talk again soon.